So today we are going to talk about delays in marriage, things that cause delays in marriage. Now, as we all know, marriage is a gift from God. The first marriage was conducted by God in the Garden of Eden when He created Adam and Eve. When God created Adam, He knew that Adam cannot be able to survive alone. Then He decided to create Eve by taking bones from the body of Adam, and He created Eve. Then He said to Adam, "This is the bone of your bone, the flesh of your flesh. So therefore a man shall leave his father and his mother alone and be joined to his wife, and both of them shall become flesh." For you to know how important marriage is. So now, some ladies find it difficult to get married, and this has become something so important that we should treat. It bothers me every time seeing some ladies who are due for marriage and they are still there without getting married. So today I'm not going to talk about the spiritual aspect of it, the family problem, this or that, but I'm just going to talk about the common things which we don't know. There are common things that cause this delay in marriage, but we neglect them as if they are not important in our life. So today we are going to start from number one. Dirty. When I say dirty, you know what I mean by that. Don't feel so insulted, but I need to tell you the truth. If you're a lady who is dirty, you will find it difficult to get married. No man wants to get married to a dirty lady. A lady who smells, a lady who cannot take care of her undies, a lady who cannot even, take her bath. A lady, the only thing she know how to do is just to, wash her face, rub the pancake, fix the eyelashes, paint her mouth. It is finished. But what about your inside? What about your underwears? What about your pants? Even your brazier? Your inner part, what about those? You are only taking care of the place where people can easily see. No. Be neat. Lack of neatness can cause delays in marriage. When you are smelly, you cannot be attractive to man. When you are not neat, you cannot be attractive to man. But when you are beautiful, when you are neat, men will easily locate you. You'll be attractive to men. Men will be rushing to you. So try to be a neat lady. Thank you very much. Then, number two, bad character. We all know what we mean when somebody have a bad character. It chases many opportunities away, especially for a lady. If you are of a bad character, no man will like to marry untrained girl who is not disciplined, girl who don't have good character, girl that cannot listen to a man, girl that cannot listen to advice. No man will like to marry such a lady. So if you don't have a good character, that means no man will come to marry you. They can, no man will even come closer to you, because everybody needs rest of mind. Everybody needs peace. Nobody want to marry a fire girl. No. So this can equally chase men away from you, and you remain unmarried and keep on blaming yourself. Why? Why am I single this time? It is your fault. Now, number three, be friendly to every guy that comes your way. Now, we all know that when you are friendly to everyone, you have more friends, people will love you, people will like to talk to you, people will like to discuss with you. So if you are a lady who is friendly to people, this can equally draw men's attention to you. They will love you. They will like to speak to you, because they know that if they come, the only thing you will say is either no or yes. So they will come. Now it is your choice to say, no, I don't want, or yes, I want. So because of your simplicity, because of your friendly, because of your friendship to them or with them. This can equally draw them to you. Then, number 3, always pray to God to direct you to your dream husband. This is very, 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 very so important. Pray to God that God should take you, because if you marry by any other things without consulting the face of God, without God intervening in your marriage, there will be problem later. Problem must come. So you have to pray to God to direct you to your dream husband. Otherwise, you will just be on the street searching. Anyone that come, you get married to him. Later, there will be problem. So please be friendly to people, and this will equally draw your attention or draw men to you to marry you. Then we are going to talk about number 4 now. Then stop searching for equalities. Stop searching for equalities. This is very common to some of our ladies. When I mean qualities, there are some ladies who want to get married to a wealthy man. There are some ladies who want to get married to a very handsome man. There are some ladies who want to get married to a tall man. They are looking for qualities. If they don't find these qualities, they will never marry. And this will delay your marriage. Maybe before you find this quality, exactly the quality you are looking for, you are already 40. Time has gone. That time, you will from a girl to Gary, because when they go to market to buy Gary, they will test it. Is it Gary good for Eba? Is it good for drinking? You become a Gary. Any man that comes to your way will have to test you before he marry you. Because you are looking for equality. Now you couldn't find the quality on time. Now it is the time for the men to find the qualities in you. They will begin to test you. Everybody will have to carry you home. When they use you, they will dump you. When they use you, they will dump you, because you started it. You started the journey. Stop looking for equality. I know it is good for a lady to marry a man who can be able to take care of her. It is very necessary. But we are taking it so high. If you don't see a man with a car, you will not even talk of marriage. You will not even care to marry him. If you don't see a man with limousine, with heavy car, you will not like to marry him. You are delaying your marriage, but you will forget to ask the man about his spiritual aspect. You are not looking for the spiritual aspect of a man. I mean, the Christianity way of a man. This is one of the most important things you need to search for. Is he a God-fearing man? If I marry this man, what will be the consequence of the marriage? But you start looking for equality. A man that have to pack, a man that have this, a man that have this. What do you have? You that is looking for equality. What do you have? Stop looking for equality, please. And focus on your time. Time is going. Before you knew it, you are getting old. Every man now needs a young lady, not 40 years, not 30-something years. Even if you are above 30, you are getting old. When a man will come to you, the first thing he will say, you look beautiful. How old are you? You will say, I'm 35. You say, okay, that is good. You are still young. It's a lie. It's indirectly telling you that you are getting old. So I don't want to talk much about that. Please try to be calm. Don't look down on any person and stop searching for a quality man. So that will take me to another one. Attending social gathering like, marriage, feast or whatever, marriage parties, birthday parties. If you are a lady who doesn't attend to those things, you will not know the benefit of marriage. You will not know that marriage is a gift from God. You will not know that marriage is a sweet thing. But when you begin to attend such parties like marriage, you know, you will now learn that, oh, it is good to get married. When you see how people are happy about their marriage, you know, how they celebrate their marriage, you also will equally want to get married. That will attract you. That will motivate you to get your own husband. So that is why it is very so important to attend such marriage. Don't just neglect them and say, hey, she didn't invite me, I don't want to go, I don't have money to spray. No, go there and learn a lesson from there. Go and see the joy of marriage. Go and see the happiness of marriage, how people celebrate their marriage. It will also teach you. It will make you to get married still. Please, I will urge you to be attending those parties. God's time. As we all know, God's time is the best in everything. Now, I believe that you cannot be sleeping in your house and say God's time is the best. You must go out so that people will see you. You must go out and display your qualities to people. You must go outside for people to know who you are. For people to know, yes, such girl exists. If you keep on staying at home, you don't go, how will people see you? People will not see you. You have to go outside and look. Just go outside. Even if you don't have anything, just go outside. Staying at home will delay your marriage. It will equally delay your marriage. Before you knew it, you become your grandmother at home. So please,